And hello, welcome in anyone who may be here already or joining soon. I'm just gonna grab OBS right here as I sometimes do. Welcome guys, hope you're doing good. At least while I'm launching Steam, there we go. Hope everyone is doing good. Welcome Crow, by the way, so in the chat earlier. I'm going to try and find phasmo because tonight we're gonna have some no evidence runs. I don't know, I feel like it's been a while since I've been pushing away the no evidence type of runs without evidence. No evidence means without evidence, of course. And just because having the new ghosts, it was a bit of a pain to get into the no evidence runs while we didn't know everything about them. We don't yet, I don't think anything was released on phasmo to talk about the specifics of the ghosts. And welcome crew, hope you're doing good. Welcome. There is a new development preview, however. I don't know if I can, wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna start Chrome. We're gonna take a look at it before getting into the game. Phasmophobia Steam. It's also on sale. If you want to get Phasmo for yourself, it's in the summer sales. It goes from like 12 to 9 euros, which is not gigantic, but still. I would obviously, with no bias at all, recommend the game. You know it. And nice. Okay, cool. Well, enjoy your evening or afternoon. Evening, I think. And yeah, no problem. I'm gonna switch here. This should show. Bam, there we go. And there we go. Okay. So we just got basically a new development preview showing what we might be able to do. And hello Molly, welcome back. Platform carding. Oh nice, yeah, carding and something. It's one of my favorite activities to do, just because I like everything that's racing related. But I hope you had fun, hope you enjoyed, and that you had a good day. I'm good myself. I'm just looking at, like, we're going to look at development preview. Basically, it's gonna work by a computer in the main room and not a shop with a button on the board as we have right now. Nice, yeah. Maybe maybe competitions of coding coming soon. I'm guessing you absolutely obliterated absolutely everyone there. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. Nah, I'm sure you didn't suck. You just, just because you don't finish first doesn't mean you suck. It just means that other people finished first. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, new shop is gonna be a computer in the main room. We're gonna be able to buy upgrades and pieces of equipment that don't seem to be new. Seems to be all the same. Yeah. Just about improving, and then eventually, before you know it, you're gonna catch up to the winning team. That's always how it works. Yeah. Can add this. You may also notice a brand new highly requested feature that has funny many appearance loadout. You will be able to buy specific set of items like loadouts in Warzone work, for example, and you're gonna be able to bring that into the game. For example, you're gonna have a loadout that will be adapted to the motion sensor, ghost peak, and smudge objective. So you're gonna be able to create and save that from the main buying screen. I assume that's how it's gonna work at least. And then once you're in game, you might be able to take this loadout with you, so that if you die, you don't lose all of your stuff. You just lose what you had in the loadout that you needed for a specific game. I hope that made sense. And welcome Linda. Welcome in, hope you're doing good. And yes, absolutely that new loadout is going to save time and money. And Trackmania time plays. Yeah, it's very similar in the way it works, Molly. I just know that the one time I did karting, I was just absolutely reckless about it. And it was supposed to be prohibited for safety reasons, but I was a kid, I was dumb, and so like whenever you had an opening between two other cards, I would just get in between and go a little too fast in the turns. So yeah, I was being a dumbass as a kid. But yeah, new loadout. I'm mostly thinking about the times where we're gonna die because we won't lose. And I can speak today, I swear. 2 days without swimming, I can speak. We won't lose every single thing that we have. We just, yeah, it's great. We're just gonna be able to have a specific set for specific objectives. And that's about it. They did release the kind of blueprint of Stony Meadows, which is going to be a new asylum map. It's looking interesting. We finally, I swear, and that reset my zoom, oops. We finally have what seems like numbers on rooms and specific names for the room. So whenever you ask the ghost on the Ouija, where are you, it's going to give us a room that we can actually find, because sometimes it's not that simple on Asylum whenever you do that. Sometimes it's gonna tell you like room A69 420B, and you won't be able to find it because you have no real plan with the number of rooms. Can be aggressive. Yeah. It's all about keeping keeping a strong momentum in the turns, and not completely losing the acceleration in the turns. You gotta keep a bit of juice ongoing, and Lock and Chill sounds good. Thank you, and I appreciate it, by the way, Molly. And yeah, that's about it. It looks like it's I don't know if this is a gigantic hallway or something, if we're gonna be able to cross that, or if it's just like first floor, second floor. I'm assuming we had actually no, I'm just dumb. This is the first floor, this is the basement. And welcome V, so doing good. Welcome. New dev preview, that's what's new. A new loadout system with which we're gonna be able to bring with us specific set of items to be adaptive to certain objectives. A new buying menu as well. And the Stony Meadows blueprint, which looks absolutely amazing. It's very much smaller than the current asylum, but not as small as many people feared, myself included. It just looks like basically we have one lane that was taken away. When before you had rooms on the right side, rooms on the left side. Here we have only rooms on one side. We have a bunch of stuff right here. And this, which might be the entrance, the foyer, like number 1. This seems like the foyer. Maybe it's gonna be in either side, we will see. And then we have the basement, which all the same has only one lane, which is nice. I hope it's still kind of the same length, if that makes sense. It's not gonna be like too condensed, because I feel like otherwise Asylum is gonna lose the element of challenge to it that it always brings, and the ability to lose yourself inside the building. Maybe the fact that we only have one lane of rooms now is going to be much easier to know where you are. For example, if you are around here in the dark, you know that the rooms are on your left side, then you know that you are on the left lane or right lane, depending on how you look at it. So yeah, looking good. We can't really say much more about it, because that's about it. That was a small review. I'm gonna go back to this screen. There we go, I found it. So yeah, let's get into the game. We're gonna have some no evidence runs tonight. I hope that we're gonna get a taste of what the new ghosts are going to be like when it comes to no evidence. Let me start the game. Boom. And here we go. So yeah, as I said, I've been pushing away the no evidence runs since we had the new ghosts, just because we didn't know much about them. If anything, I feel like right now we are at a point where we simply know enough so that we can try and figure it out. Obviously, if it's something like a Diogen, we would instantly figure it out, assuming we don't mistake it for a Tei, because the Tei is going to be fast at all times during its peak. The Diogen is going to be fast when it's not, when it's far away from you. So if you hear the ghost just zooming around frame 1, my game is frozen. Hello. There we go. If you hear the ghost just zooming around frame 1, then you know it's either a Tei or a Diogen. If you hear it zooming around and coming at you directly, you know it's a Diogen. That's kind of my fear. Getting into a hiding spot, thinking I'm safe, and then you hear the footsteps absolutely going crazy at it, coming towards you. Yeah. It would be scary. And yeah. Let's look at my stuff, see if I have anything. 77k, 34, 29. I don't think I lost much. Seems good. Okay. Let's go with Tanglewood, and before I forget. Yeah, if you can see the game, I heard it's I heard seeing the game, I'm streaming, is much better. Don't quote me on that, obviously I'm not sure, but there we go. Tanglewood, Nightmare directly, boom. Let's go. We're gonna start, I think, directly with the no evidence. I don't feel like doing the usual warm-up. Maybe you could have started with the starter items as well. This could have worked. And I feel like the loading times are back to a longer state. Come on. Nice. I'm also gonna lower my volume, otherwise it's gonna be scuffed for my ears. Motion sensor, smudge, ghost, peak. We might use all of it either way. I think that the way I'm gonna start this game, since it's no evidence, I'm going to go in with a candle, of course, and I'm gonna get the motion sensors and sound sensors around first, because I know that I might end up doing that later into the game. For example, if we need to figure out ghosts like the twins, I'm gonna need to do that anyway, so I'm gonna start with that. Breakers in the garage. Okay, nice. Might be around here in the basement. Okay. On dining room. This, of course, is not free. Of course. And okay. I like the ghost already. We have... Oh, okay, we have this one. It's a Diogen, and if we, for example, if the Diogen starts something from there, we get into the hiding spot, we hear it zooming because it's gonna be extremely fast to see us. Like, until it's close enough to us, it's gonna be insanely fast. If I get out too late, I'm gonna be pretty much just trapped. Unless I can somehow walk around it in the nursery, but I don't think that's possible. That's just random thought, but yeah. The Diogen on smaller maps is quite dangerous if you are not in a position in which you can loot. Okay, I can speak. Don't mind it. In a position in which you can loop. And oh, I forgot to get my mouse profile. That's why it's not working. But Hello. This mouse software is not working too well. Come on. Just because I got the shortcut on my mouse to tool objects, and I'm not one. Phasmo. Hello, good evening, player. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Don't mind me, I'm just being a professional streamer, as you know it. Where's my profile? There it is. We just started. I was explaining how the Diogen scares the shit out of me. Because on this map is going to be very dangerous if I'm not in a position to loot. And I'm not I'm not in a white spot enough. Okay. Let's do this. And my keyboard, I don't know how my keyboard is still alive. This morning, I was having my head inside my ass. I didn't sleep much or well last night, and so I woke up like a zombie and I spilled my coffee all over my keyboard. It went inside and everything, and I do not know how it's still alive. It's not the first time it happens, unfortunately. I don't know how it happens, how it's still alive, but it's just working so well. About the layoffs. Oof. Well, you know, that's not surprising me, a player. We both know you gotta be one hell of a worker, so. But that kind of sucks. I mean, it's nice that you avoided the layoffs, but it kind of sucks that some people get laid off. Yeah. That also tends to create this, depending on how well the company is working with different people, like with its employees, that can also create some type of rivalry. Why the... yeah, well, there's a particular reason for this. You is it, I'm sure you're a good worker, so, yeah, okay. Motion sensors. But yeah, that always kind of creates this heavy atmosphere and this rivalry for some, which I'm not a fan of. You must be productive here. One really here. Actually, maybe one in the garage and one towards the basement instead. Should work. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully good comes out of that. If it's not like, if they're not gonna try to pressure you in somewhere or whatever, because sometimes that's what happens. You go into the desk, like the office, not the desk. Desk is the same word as office in French, so you go into the office and you're like, oh, you know, we've looked at your numbers, we would like for you to bump it up, and this is the room, by the way. If not, we're gonna have to do this or that. There we go. Perfect. I think it's the dining room, by the way. I forgot the motion sensor. I'm such a monkey. Is it a surprise? I'm not sure. At this point, we have a motion sensor reading. Bam. Okay, nice. Oof. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking as well. This and basement here. I don't have one here, but that's okay. Yeah. Boom. It likes going downstairs. Nice. We have a Ouija. Also nice. And I hope I'm not dropping too much sanity. Okay. This is gonna stay here for now. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Yeah. Well, you know, work, secondary. Maybe explain your boss. You know, I gotta do this in the morning. I cannot. And okay. Now the question is, what can I do to take his job? Yes, absolutely. Yes, this is the way. Because I'm guessing if it's a manager, they are not. We have any potential layoffs as well, so. Like safe would be the word, which still sucks, but. Oof. Yeah. I mean, depends on what you have to manage, I guess. Some things are gonna be different, and readings are the same. Dining room still. Cool. And. Ah, wait, yeah. I'm gonna take the salt. I just gotta make sure that this is off when I go in. Otherwise, if I see any accidental thingies, it's over, pretty much. Let's see. Still in here, I hope. Yeah. I mean, maybe in your thought process you thought like it would go down faster and I would gain time on my on my work day, you know. Oh, okay. Do some benchy shit. Of course. Or do I? Stop moving, you monkey. Oh. Yeah. But you know, maybe she can get you back in. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Or fire whoever fired you at the time. Even though I think, like, yeah, throwing the stuff down the ravine wasn't very, very wise. But, oh. In the basement now, what? Yeah, no, but, no. Yeah. No, that's funny. Tell me something, Ghost. What did you eat for lunch? Are you here? Are you friendly? Speak to me. Uh-huh. Interesting. Are you a monkey? Are you a baboon? Uh-huh. Talk to me. So we had about 3 parabolic mic interactions. I would say that we might be safe from any benchy, just because I like to think, at least I like to think, which is not a certainty, but hopefully after 3 we would have heard it already, the special benchy cry for now, which is fine. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, true. Also, about the Molroy, the new ghost, watching other streams around, I learned that apparently the curse of the Moroi only starts whenever you use the spirit box. It's only going to drop to start dropping your sanity consistently with the curse as long as you use the spirit box and you get a reading or not, I'm not sure. And if you want to stop the curse, of course, you have to use the pills. Oh. I did not have the reference. Yeah, I don't have the biggest knowledge when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, and there's also something specific about the Moroi. When you are at 0% sanity, it is absolutely zooming around, so it's gonna be fast apparently. I'm not really sure how that works, if you have to have the curse, or if you have to be cursed to have it be fast at 0% sanity, or if it's gonna be fast the whole time. I'm not sure. Now, what can I bring? Salt. I'm gonna need. Okay. Maybe something got turned on if we have a reading like that. 4% is not much, but... Oh. Yeah. Yeah. How lovely. I definitely did not know that. Like, it's been a while since I've had any history classes. And one more in the dining room. Thank you for the explanation. I am going to, as we say in France, tonight I'm gonna fall asleep a little less dumb or a little more knowledgeable. I guess there's not really a correct translation for it, but that will do. Okay. I got the salt. I'm gonna get the thermometer because you never know. Well, you know, that's what's good. That means not worrying so much about things. Or maybe I'm just an absolute monkey and I'm finding comfort in that. Monkey brain. Yes, yes. Okay. What do we have? Freezing anyway. I'm not gonna bother every time, just like quitting whenever I got a freezing ghost, just because I'm gonna have to quit pretty much 1 game out of 5 or something. Let's say that I know which ghosts have freezing and which don't. I'm just not gonna quit like that all the time. And we are good. We have all of these ghosts as a possibility. Tomorrow we will know if once we reach 0% sanity we have the ghost zoom in. I think tomorrow the test, the way it's gonna work is that we're gonna have a first hunt above 50% sanity, and then we're gonna have a second hunt at 0% sanity, and we're just gonna compare the speeds. At the same time, we will be able to compare the mimic, because the mimic can mimic fast and slow ghosts. So we're gonna have to see a few times, have a few hunts. But yes, let's see. Yeah, see the room. I don't think it's dropped down. I'm gonna get the salt around, and I have the thingies here. Let's go. There we go. And I'm gonna be careful not to look at any doors, because I would then see fingerprints if there were to be. if we have lack of footprints, which we don't, it could be Mimic, but we will have to get lucky because the Mimic would... The Mimic would basically have to mimic a... no, a Wraith. Yeah, I forgot which ghost it was. It would have to mimic a Wraith, so that would be scuffed. It's basically 1 chance out of 24. Try to mimic that, but we get lucky once on that, I think. It happened once, but not ever since. Or maybe it probably did, but I just did not notice. Okay. Ghost pick still, and I have the candle inside. I can just bring... That's it. That's all I can bring, I guess. For some ghosts, it's going to be pretty simple. Revenant, we will know instantly. On Rio, we would have to do some testing. Oni, I don't think it is. Even though we had no cloud or like mist ghost event, it wasn't particularly active, and it especially did not have mostly full physical form ghost events, so yeah. I'm gonna cross off the Oni for now. Shade, they have been active like that before, so not really a way to tell. Same for the demon. And then, yeah. The Jinn will know during the hunter will know once it starts hunting. On Rio, we will have to test the candle. Molroy, we're gonna have to test 2 hounds, one below 50% and one at 0%, of course. And let's drink a smudge since I already have a candle inside. Yeah. Even though we have freezing, it's not really no evidence, but then I'm not just gonna reset every time we have freezing appearing. It is what it is. All 3 salts done. I guess I'm gonna maybe stand around with the candle a bit. If I can find where I put it. Put it here. And I'm gonna see if we get a hunt, if it's on Rio. If it blows out the candle and then we get hunted, that's gonna be a giveaway. And then we'll start testing for the hunts. Yeah. We will know for sure Revenant, Hunt 2. Tomorrow we're gonna have to wait until we are at 0%, which with the Ouija is gonna be fairly easy. And I can also do this. Boom. Small lag. I'm gonna press the photo. My CPU should be fine now. The issues that we had should be fixed somewhat. And it might have moved. It's moving around here a lot. I would not be surprised. Okay. If you don't do anything, Ghost, I'm just gonna get the hunt. Do my candle. You, baboon. Okay, never mind. Let's take this. We also need to... Yeah, we're gonna get the smudge objective during the hunt, so we can just do that. If it's a Jinn, hopefully we have enough space to notice. Where are you? Where are you? Goodbye. Moved. Okay. It's actually convenient that it moved around here, because we're gonna have a much longer lane for the ghost to see us if it's a Jinn. That's how we would be able to tell. And if I could avoid the ghost hunt as well. I don't think it was the ghost. Doing my candle right there. Come on. I'm not even sure we are low enough on sanity at this point. Okay, never mind. No, it's normal speed. Okay. So that rules out the Revenant, the Djinn. Everything that's on the evidence tab basically. Freezing included, but we can't really choose whether we see it or not, and I would have to reset the game every time I get freezing. So I'm just going to assume for the fact that knowing which ghosts have freezing and which don't is going to count as like just knowing about the game and not using actual evidence, because I won't just reset all the time. I'm also gonna get another smudge. Okay. Okay. Not too friendly, I see. And second smudge, maybe. Yeah, everything that's in here counts as evidence. So I can only take Parabolic Mic, which is indirect evidence. Every single special ability. Does it, player? I haven't noticed at all. Yeah. We can use indirect evidence, speed of the ghost, special abilities such as the Banshee to give a special cry on the Parabolic Mic. The Wraith not leaving footprints after walking into the salt. And that's about it. Is it? I think. For the rest, the Phantom would be much slower, blinking during the hunts. The Monroe has explained. The twins with the motion sensors and sound sensors being triggered simultaneously at distances that are far away to tell yourself that the ghost could not have triggered thoughts back to back. It has to be the twins and the holy hounds, all that stuff. Now, ghost peak as well. I don't have that book. We ruled out the Djinn, we ruled out the Revenant. I guess for the Hound 2 what we could do is try and see if it's fast in its go through. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see that. The Morrow is going to be speed based because we cannot trigger its curse without using the spirit box, which would be its evidence. The spirit box, since with the Morrow you need to use the spirit box on it to have its curse being triggered and the sanity drop to start. On Nightmare, the spirit box would be by default forced for the Morrow because it is what triggers its special ability. So yeah, I would assume it's forced, but sure it is. That's what would make sense. Now, I don't think it was on to us. Nice. Let's go. We got it. What's this? That's quite the fast pull for it is. Interesting ghost. Let me grab this. Boom. Okay, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. It's also another shade. The shade could not have entered that early. It was for sure above 35%. I thought it was hunting and I was dead. I was like, you see, that's how the game still manages to scare you, and I love it. I thought I was dead. Yeah. Maybe I should stay away a bit because it's gonna start hunting for the foyer. If it had spawned right on me, starting the hunt, I'd be dead. How come it's faster now? Sounds like it's not. Wait, is it faster? I'm not even sure. I don't think it is. Either way, yeah, it's not a hunt too. Could we possibly have some twins? Because I'm pretty sure that the footsteps on the previous hunts were slower. Where are you? Where are you? No, remember, it's not. It's not that fast. At 0% sanity. Maybe I'm just having a brain fart, but yeah, I thought it was faster, or like slower at first. Now it sounds faster. Non Moroi, boom. Assuming that the speed of the Moroi works faster at 0% sanity. Only if the curse is active. But then we would have to use the spirit box for sure. And now it's in the basement again. What is this ghost doing? I don't know. Are you good? Perfect. I guess we are. Okay, now it's 0% sanity. I don't think it's a demon. It definitely did not holy hunt at any point whatsoever. The UA, we would have to get lucky and see one of the doors close as we have before. That's pretty much the only way we've been able to tell the UA apart. The only way we're gonna have to get back up in sanity and test how it might start a hunt if it blows out the candle. And the twins, I don't know, maybe twins, maybe mimic. That's kind of tough to say at this point. Yeah. Let's get a few more hunts, I think, in case it's a mimic. If we hear fast footsteps, all of a sudden, we'll know why. Doesn't seem to be changing so much though. Maybe it was just me feeling like it was faster when it wasn't. I guess. Yeah. Seems like it's the same speed. Especially knowing how more, like, the fact that the mimic likes to imitate fast ghosts pretty much all of the time whenever it's hunting, so. Okay. I would cross off the mimic, which then leaves us with Ure on Rio twins. Okay. Let's go ahead and see that. I'm going to, I think, go to the bathroom, and if you see any weird double sound sensors trigger, let me know. I'm going to, of course, player, I'm gonna review the music, and There we go. Feel back. And welcome back. I see. And it turned off my mic again, so okay, the bug is not fixed. Whenever I tap back in, it mutes me again. Okay. Where were we? I guess everything was normal? Hopefully? No? Okay. Let's... Still at 0% sanity. It's not a Moro, not a UA. You're only your twins. I want to maybe hear a few more hunts in case it's the twins, if we hear a difference in speed between the two ghosts. Did the breaker turn the lights off? That is one funny ghost. No. I think we're just fine with the 1 minute of elevator music. Yeah, same speed. Sounds like. Yeah, I did, by the way, do the PS3 thermal paste yesterday. I had time the afternoon, so I went ahead and did it. I wanted to stream it, but I couldn't wait the day before doing it. And there is, I don't know if you have an old original like FAT version of the PS3, but I have one game, Killzone 2, that makes the fan go crazy, and it's running at 100% the whole time. So at first I thought the formula paste did not do much, did not fix much, but yeah, I don't know, just a small story. It can be scuffed, those old models. Turn the light off again. What's this ghost? Yeah, I'm not sure about the twins. I don't think we have something like that. Especially since we did not hear... yeah, we really didn't hear any double interactions or something. Now I'm gonna take the pills. And let's get back to around 100% sanity. Maybe I should have taken like only 3 of them though. That might have been dumb. I'm just thinking it might also be something that we crossed off in the pack. It might be something like an Oni, which is likely, to be honest. It's very active. I don't think it's a demon because it did not have any Oli hunt whatsoever. And yeah, Moroi, I guess, since I don't know if it's speed works off the curse or not, it could be complicated. Mimic as well, but yeah, maybe I'm crossing things off a bit too fast. I think it's around the utility now though. Just gonna take a peek of that if I can find the camera. Yes, pick it up. Always for the money, of course. It was this, no? Or the garage. I don't know. Come on. Yes, okay. I'm thinking for the Onryo I could lay down some candles around and see if it blows them out, and further enough from each other so that, like further away enough from each other so that they don't act as crucifixes for each other, and so that they don't cancel the haunts that the Onryo might try to throw whenever it blows out the candle. But right now, given the motion sensor readings and sound sensors, I would rule out the twins. Even though we might have a surprise at the end, we always do at least once to stream the huge debate. Come on, last one. This is really not the best combination to have last time. I guess we could also say something about the Oni and the fact that it's likely. Actually, no, we can roll out the Oni. Let me check the wiki, assuming this time it doesn't crash the stream. Oni. Okay, no lags, no frames dropping. Good. Just to make sure. Wait. An Oni cannot perform the smog ball ghost event that causes a hiss, but can still perform a manifestation event and may hiss. Yeah, okay. We haven't had any smoke ball ghost event, any mist ghost event. We haven't had any of that. We only had one hiss ghost event, and it was physically running at us. We did have a shadow or two shadow, one translucent ghost event, but it's likely to do it, or more likely to do it in its physical form, instead of being forced to do it every time in its physical form. So I could say something about it. The UA would just gonna have to stand there like a monkey, and we should be good. And welcome Specula, good to see you. Hope you're doing good, hope you're a good day. I did not see. I did not see the smoke ball, but maybe I should have looked. Nice. Oh, well, I hope you get better soon and that it's not too bad. And okay, that should be further away enough from each other. Less than 3 meters. I hope. Yeah, I hope it's not vid related as well. Really? Okay, that's one candle blown out. Maybe in the meantime we'll cancel this one out. Stand around here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the possibility for Ononi is still there because we had no smoke ball, as it's called, missed ghost event. We did have the hiss, and it is active, but that could be any other ghost, really. Another candle blown out. I like this ghost, thank you. Okay, I know, I'm gonna stop being annoying. Oh, nice. That sounds great, to be honest. Rio. It did not see me. We have an Rio. Nice. Candle blown out. And it started the hunt. Love it. I think it can start from below 90%, by the way. And not directly at 100%. Or like around 90%. Yeah, that's amazing, to be honest. The fact that people are willing to help him on that. Fuck. Head back. I have a smudge and I'm ready to use it. Let's go. We got it. I don't know what it was doing behind the car, but we have a long view. Boom. This is what I like to see in this game. The candle was blown out and the hunt started at near 100% sanity. That's not like around 90% because we had one ghost event. Unless it was a demon. Because the demon can hunt from 90%. Yeah, that's huge. But also heartwarming to know that he got the help, you know. Very, very sweet. Almost used as much for nothing. Wait, no. This, boom. And yeah, I'm gonna try and see if we can get another hunt. And it's got a bully. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe I won't get those ones. There was one here the first time. Oh, he had his high school bully. Oh, HS high school. Monkey brain confirmed. Thank you. Yeah. Regarding, I mean, no, we do have bullies everywhere, but no, it's not really the way high school works. It's different. A little less recently because there were a few reforms on that, but it is different. But yeah, bullies are everywhere. And it's not in here anymore, is it? And fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on this side, I think, like before. Because that could have just cancelled the hunt. Yo. Hunt me, bruv. Yo. Hunt me. I dare you. You big stinky baboon. Yo. Yo. You just blew out my candle. I'm scared. Daylight's come and we won't go home. You singing with me, ghost? 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot banana. You know sing? No? Okay. Not so much of a friendly ghost, I see. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing about the Tay, Lindo, is that they changed the way his weakness works. It's not total investigating time, it's now the time you spend near the ghost, I think, in his presence, and that's where it's gonna start decaying. Oh, you dude. Yeah, I like that theorem. But that's the thing, if the Tay does not go crazy with hunts frame 1, it's not going to be dangerous, because by the time it starts hunting, if you have been near it long enough, it's just going to be weak AF and you're just going to be able to loop it like a baboon. But yeah, the Moroi is tricky, but you can stun it for extremely long. Simply with the smudge, more like almost twice as long as the rest of the ghosts. It's 6 seconds for normal ghosts, I think, and it's gonna be like 8 to 10 seconds for the Moroi. And the Dio, as long as you get out into a place where you can loop it fast enough, you're gonna be fine. You went to school for 12 years. Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it's kind of the opposite here. You have 4 years of middle school, then you have 3 years of high school. It does work differently, but I've heard that it's a system like that around. Yep, on Wii U, definitely. That confirms it. If it does that every time we have... Every time the candle is blown out. There we go. Let's go. We could literally have seen that from the start. No, I'm gonna clean the place up, of course. I assume the ghost would not be too happy if I didn't. Not like it's already trying to kill me anyway, but you know. It is what it is. Let's go. We even have all objectives. That's pretty nice. And off we go with a confirmed site of an Wii U. How cool is that? This is pretty cool. Come on now. Yes, there we go. 200 bucks even. That's pretty much the most, like the easiest way to tell the Wii U apart from the rest. If you're not sure whether it's a demon or an Wii U, just get candles around. If the very early hunts start whenever the candle is blown, then you know it's an Wii U. If it starts randomly, then you know it's a demon most likely. Also knowing that the demon is not as likely as the Wii U to start a hunt, if that makes sense. So yeah, That's something. And yeah, we good. Boom. Resume. And we might maybe... I'm not a big fan of Willow because every time, or most of the time, we have a scuffed hiding spot in the basement. That does not work very well. But we're gonna go ahead either way, YOLO. And I can't believe I just said YOLO in 2022, but sue me. Load me in, bruv. Oh. Let's go. Motion sensor EMF. And Chase. Let's take... You know what this is, player? Do you know? That's a key. And where's the key going? In my pocket. Now what? I'm gonna start again with the motion sensors maybe. And welcome Nevan. Welcome back, doing good. I mixed up my words so much. Like, English is hard. Welcome, I hope you're doing good. That's what I meant to say. And I hope you had a good week so far. Yeah. When you speak French for 2 days without any English, or like at least without speaking out loud in English, it gets hard, so sue me, bruv. Okay, one motion sensor that's gonna be right here. One that's gonna be right here. I'm gonna be like right here. Sweaty balls. Oh, good to know. Yeah, we had 40 degrees for 3 days. Bienvenue. Nice French, Linda. What emotion sensor is? I don't know, maybe the ghost hunters in this game have access to pretty premium hardware, you know? But yeah, we had 40 degrees for 3 days. And despite it being pretty cozy, it feels nice when you are back to around 25, 30 degrees. I think that 35 is the sweet spot, but yeah, 30 is nice too. 25 is starting to get a bit cold. But it's kind of funny that sometimes in summer you find yourself missing winter. In winter you find yourself missing summer. Quite ironic. Oh, under the roof. Oh yeah, that's yeah. That's at least, especially if you have a PC, a few monitors, maybe a TV running. I got one PC, one Xbox 360 that sometimes run, one PS3 that sometimes run. I'm trying not to use it too much these days because since it's an old model, it's going to heat up very quickly. One TV that sometimes run, and 3 monitors. And with the 40 degrees, it was fairly tense. Like, it's at least, if you don't have precautions, for example, leave your curtains closed during the weekend, during the day, and if you let the heat in, it's easily plus 10 degrees. You are easily at like 40, 45, something like that. If it's 35 and 40. But yeah. I'm rambling. Motion sensor again. I'm gonna get the rest. But yeah, under the roof, that's an easy plus 10, I would say. Yeah, well, I miss certain aspects of summer, you know. I just miss the heat and the days being much longer and the sun and the rain being warm. I like that too. Open windows during the night. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much all we can do if you don't have AC, but yeah, that's what I do too. Whenever it was nighttime, when it was 40 degrees, I had the whole every single window of the house wide open. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I could do, and it worked. 80 outside. Yeah, 80 if it's Fahrenheit, I think it's around 30, no? Maybe? Between 30 and 40 or something. And welcome, Satan. Me good, hope you good. Me good or goodest. Me very good. Okay, one hiding spot. Why am I saying hiding spot? I was thinking of searching for them, which I should. One motion sensor right here, hopefully that works. Actually, no, never mind. It's scuffed. I'm gonna get it right here instead. Boom. Good, nice, and one right here. One sound sensor here. That's gonna cover the whole bedrooms. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. I never really thought about getting an AC. I don't really want to. From what I understand, it's not the best for everything that's environment related. And I know that can pull up with 40 degrees comfortably, so I don't need to... Yeah, I don't want to go to that length as long as I don't need to. And you remove faces the sun. Yeah, that also easily plus 10. Greetings. Oh, I don't think I saw it, Satan. I was good. I was a bit multitasking today, so I might not have seen your greetings, but no, I'm good. But thank you for asking, by the way. And your room faces the moon. Nice. Something I love doing during summer, by the way, is, speaking of room facing the moon, is having my, like, curtains open at night, just so that if it's a full moon, I can have the moonlight into my room. I love it. Maybe it's weird. I just like doing that. But no, I hope you're doing good yourself, Satan. Sorry if I didn't see your greetings before. I was just doing about 35 things at once, so 3 weeks a year. Yeah, exactly. That's also my thought process. But it would also only run during summer. It would run probably longer than 3 weeks during summer. But I don't see it as something worth it, and I don't see it as yeah. I don't feel like the comfort is worth the drawbacks for the everything that's environment related, even though it's not doing a lot. It's still small things in there that pile up, and yeah, I can pull up with the discomfort of a few days. Now, le ghost, we are going to need to talk. It still has done no motion sensor. I'm gonna keep bringing the sound sensors in. This, no curtains. That's rough. That's very rough during summer. Because even if you have, I mean, unless curtains means rideau. Wait, let me search the translation. Google Translate, help me. English, curtains, rideau. Yeah, I mean curtains that in shutters, I think. Volet, yes. Shutters. Because curtains don't filter the heat as well as the good shutters do. English, yeah, me not good English. Allo, me French. Maybe one right here. Yeah, same one. By the way, I do like around 40 degrees. Even though it's kind of crazy to say, but it's cozy. Just gotta pick which moment you want to spend outside. The one thing I probably will not do anymore though is going out running at 12 p.m. 12 to 2 p.m. when it's 40 degrees outside. I did it a few times when I was in high school. I probably won't do that again. Apparently it's not a good idea, I don't know why. You know, but I guess I'm gonna listen. And can't bring anything around here. Thermometer it is then. Look. Just an oxygen in the chat. We are all either orcs or monkeys around. This is how it works. Okay, we might have it in the basement the whole time. Yeah, that means something different than in German and English in French. Pito. No. Come on, you baboon of a ghost. Probably in the basement, I assume. We also have no hiding spot. Oh, we're gonna have basement hiding spot again. Yikes. Mirror. Yep. Workshop in the basement. Yeah, true. Maybe. I'm gonna start. Doesn't that mean good night or something? I don't know. As I keep saying every time I go to Spain, all I need to say is dos estaría por favor. So, just ordering 2 beers, and that's it. And no, that was the main basement, no? And we have this hiding spot again. This is scuffed. I hate it. I absolutely hate this hiding spot. If the ghost comes around, and this is the room. What? It's yeah, maybe I am not just in Spain too. This hiding spot is horrendous. If the ghost comes around and goes around, it can just gently grab your neck for free without any chance of you escaping if it enters this room and just goes around the shelves. Not the best and probably the worst. And we always have this one on Nightmare. Now the thing is, I cannot remember what I saw on the mirror. Interesting. My experiences have been fine in Spain, in that sense. But, yeah. I guess it depends on where you go and at what time you go out. Just like in France, also. Can you stop? Hey. You think you're funny? I'm the ghost, I'm so funny. I'm gonna do the breaker all the time. Okay, I don't know what to do, I'm just running circles. Let me see maybe what I can bring. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Salt and UV, I guess. No. By the way, speaking of Tyler, he escaped. He escaped. He always wants to go out, so since where I live, it's not really safe for cats, I keep him on a leash whenever he's out, and I'm with him whenever he goes out, or at least I keep an eye on him. But with the heat, I left the bathroom window open. Yeah, we just have a road where people do not respect the speed limits. We have a lot of kidnappings of cats around. But yeah, the bathroom. You're back, wait. forgot to turn the PS3 off and it was going full jet mode. Oops. I was hearing that in the back. But yeah, basically, as I was saying, the bathroom window was wide open. He climbed up, escaped from there. But guess what? And stop that, you monkey of a ghost. Mayor or Hunt confirmed. And welcome, Wooly. Thank you for the rate. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. I appreciate that. Hope you guys are doing good. It was downstairs. It might have moved up. And welcome, Siren. Good to see you. Doing good. Here, hello. Yeah, basically he escaped this from the yeah, new alert. And welcome, Mudflap Boy. Welcome in, doing good. Yeah, basically this he escaped from the bathroom door, and 5 minutes later he was already knocking back at the front door, wanting to get back in. He's just not an outside cat. He was meowing like crazy to get back in. No, not really, because I knew he would come back. And I'm doing great. Siren, I hope you're doing great yourself. Hope you had a good day, good week and everything. I should keep the UV off. So it did through this. Brilliant. So this is the room. Okay. Works for me. Boom. Boom. Let's hope we get something. But yeah, I wasn't particularly worried because I knew that he would come back. And 5 minutes later he was knocking like crazy on the front door. Okay, we don't have a wraith. Let's go. So yeah, he's just not an outside cat. And parabolic mic maybe next. If I can do it before I drop my sanity too low. Let's hope. Can get the smudge objective. Yeah, maybe a camera and a parabolic mic, I guess. We know it's still in the room. We have no freezing this time, so it's gonna be an actual no evidence run, because we won't be able to just cross off half of the list just like that, fortunately. We have something. Can you do something? Can you give me a sign? Are you a monkey? Speak to me. Speak again if you are a banshee. Don't force me to do it, ghost. Oh. Now talk. Croissant. Yeah, I can assume that it's pretty hard if you don't have that, like, if you're not native with the way it's pronounced, but croissant, even though it's not the hardest word, like certain, same as me in English, certain phrases and certain words I'm gonna struggle very much to pronounce, like thermometer. I guess I should say thermometer or something, but Weisswurzpretzel. I did do about 10 years of German. I do not learn anything other than nasty sentences, or at least I didn't retain anything but nasty sentences. And welcome, by the way, greetings from France. Yeah. Weisswurzpretzel. I always kind of wasn't the worst when it came to pronouncing German words. Yeah. The only thing I've retained... Oh, Grenoble. Oh. Yeah. It's a bit of a city that's nice to kind of discover what France is really like. Because if you go into Paris, you have to understand that Paris is not the rest of France. It's very different than outside of it. Especially the more you get into the south. That's a whole different country almost, feels like. But yeah, always these hopes. Yeah, well, you know that also we won't see any hopes this game because we are doing no evidence, by the way. I'm trying to catch up on chat. And other footsteps. Yeah, we won't see any hopes. We are having no evidence. J'adore le pain français. Yeah, it's definitely something special. You have. I haven't seen that much, for example, when I was in Spain, but you don't have as many boulangeries or like bread shops, I guess you would say in English, anywhere, if at all. In here, you have easily at least 2 bread shops or boulangeries per towns. Very common bakeries. Yeah, but bakeries is more like for cakes, no? The fuck? I don't know if you see that, or if you saw it. I showed it. I don't know. What? My lucky day indeed. If it had started the hunt from its ghost room, which I assume now is the... I assume it's now in the main basement. If it had started the hunt in the room, I would have been dead. 100%. Or I would have had to loop, which is not ideal. Now, what did we learn from this, I guess? But yeah, obviously it's not luck, it's a pure skill. Yes, yes, oui, oui, you know it. Not... We know it's not a revenant, we know it's not a Hantu, we know it's not a shade, we know it's not a Diogen, we know it's not a Tei. We also know it's not a Myling, maybe. I guess... I don't know really if we would have not heard the footsteps. But I wonder what my sanity is like then. If it was an only hunt or a normal one and my sanity was just destroyed from the start, which it could be because I spent a lot of time blabbering and not really being careful about it. So... Could be something like a Djinn as well. The Djinn can drain your sanity randomly. It's one of its special abilities. The Yue, we have not seen any door being closed. Could be a Banshee. I don't think it's a poltergeist. The throws didn't seem that drastic. Yeah. Let's go in like this for now. And maybe grab a smudge, a candle or something. We also have all of this. And no reading. I think it's now main basement. Plus the hunt started from there. Yeah, basement hallway, it's definitely over there. If the mic is in the center, it definitely walked straight around the mic, so... Let's... What can we bring? We pretty much have everything we need. Pretty much. And of course, it's to break them. Because why not? Unless that was just... Okay. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it. I don't know if it saw me or what, but it came straight to me, this monkey. I'm gonna keep going. I should have run. I should have started looping, but I don't know what it was. I knew it. Phantom.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Uh-huh. Interesting, okay. I would have not... Because the Phantom, I guess, outside of Hunt, we died a lot these days though, so...
Welcome back. There's some
Where's my
jobs ready
stuff
for
at? I mean, still doing cool, I guess. Yeah. Aye, aye, aye. I mean, yeah, I not liking. We don't know evidence. Let's try Edgefield. Maybe we're gonna have more luck on that. Maybe an actual landing spot if this works, of course. But yeah, maybe it saw me like briefly when I was speaking through the small thing, or maybe it just was just roaming there. Let's go crucifix salt EMF. And my nose again. Past midnight and my nose is starting to itch. I don't know why it's doing that every time at the same specific time. Now I'm gonna do the same as before. Motion sensors and sound sensors first. And let's see. One right here. One right here. And basement is in the garage. But yeah, I guess our sanity just stopped naturally as well, because if it was a phantom, then it was not an holy hunt. Definitely not. And I'm going there already, but I thought I heard something. I just might have hallucinated that. No hiding spots here. I see. Oh, yes. That was upstairs. Or was it? Yes. I think I know where it was coming from, but let's go and check this out. Either way, I'm gonna do this again. Also because it helps pointing, like pinpointing the room more easily. And one right here. Or maybe right here instead. That works. I'm gonna get the candle. This time I'm gonna do a better job at preserving my sanity. We have the tarot cards, that's not great. Boom, boom. And let's see what was moved. And that. Uh-huh. One hiding spot right here. And it could be around, it just plugged the candle. Okay, we got the room, I think, with the hiding spot right in front of it. That's not great, because if it starts hunting and we are not fast enough to hide, it can just instantly, gently grab our necks, which would be quite unfortunate. Now, I don't have any lights in this part. Let's just leave this here. We had 2 candles blown out already, so the on Ryu, maybe not. And let's see what we're gonna bring. Public mic as always, and this I guess. There's something, you monkey. You stinky baboon. I know you're here. Okay, nice. That's always the easy giveaway for the rave, so we know it's not. Talk to me. Say something. And that's one loud set of footsteps. Can you speak? Can you say something? Can you talk to me, bruv? Stop moving around. Okay. Let's just see. Crucifix, maybe I can get that inside already. And... yeah, maybe not the consensus, I don't know. Yeah. Let's just see for now. One consensus is gonna go already here, I think. One in the basement. And another one that's gonna go upstairs. That should be a fair spread, especially since the house is pretty small. That should work. And yeah, camera maybe, in case we get to have a ghost peek. A nice little selfie with the ghost. And now the crucifixes, even though we probably will have to move the crucifixes by the time the ghost starts hunting, but yeah, we will see. My nose is itching. Excuse me. Yeah, that's about all we can bring regarding the non-direct evidence. I might drop a crucifix more like in the hallway like this, in one inside. Boom. That works. Now we might be good. Okay. Where are we? Can you say something? Can you talk to me? Can you whisper? Are you a raccoon? Are you here? Can you say something? Can you whisper? Can you talk to me? No reading on the windows. Okay. What? Say something if you are in this corner. No, it was in this. Oh, it was. No? Okay. Say something. Talk to me. Are you a monkey? Okay. That's the lights. I'm gonna need the lights. Okay, nice. That's one-ish voice that we had. Nice, okay. Do some benchy stuff right now, you monkey. Or maybe I just need to stop talking and then he's gonna talk. Maybe the fact that I'm talking is kind of... okay, yeah. That's gonna be it, I guess. Unless I wasn't pointing at the precise direction of the ghost. And it seems like it moved rooms. Also around here now. Mhm. I would say that 3 would be enough to kind of start thinking that it might not be a banshee. But yeah, not guaranteed. I'm gonna get the thermometer just to confirm. Making sure I'm not wasting my time on the wrong room. Okay, yeah. Let's go, and after that, I guess after that I can do the hunts. That's gonna be the most effective one. And in case we get a Diogen, I might start the hunt in a place where I can loop, meaning right here, and escape fairly easily, rather than just hiding and having the bad surprise of having the Diogen just zoom at me in my hiding spot and gently grab my neck. If we can avoid that a second time tonight. Okay, so it was not in here. Still the same room, I guess. Yes. Always nice. Okay. That's about all we have. We don't have a candle done, which will be nice because we just got the Onryo on the first game. And if it starts or tries to start hunting near the crucifixes, we will know because unlike the candles, it will show sign of use on the crucifixes. And maybe I can stand like run here and it put out the candles all the way here. Okay. To my candle, you monkey. Nice. I'm almost tempted to get the hunt already. Just to allow kind of the muscle of the list. Revenant Hunt 2, Raiju, all that stuff. Boom. Let's see. Also gonna have to drop the Sanity anyway. It's not too active right now, so that's not the best. Sanity is gonna be like at around 70% because we had one new custom event and a few drops here and there. No. This and this. There we go. I always do that. That way I can switch directly from the flashlight to the smudge without having to double click. Sometimes that's how you die. Let me just see quickly before we start anything. Before we start shooting the ghost. If we have anything, and I don't think we will because I don't have any twin vibes from this ghost, to be honest. It's not striking me as something that would go in that sense. Even though we've had the surprise before. The twins could be likely to be apart in the house on different floors, so we would see, for example, basement and upstairs hallway triggered at the same time. But it does not seem to be the case. It seems to be sticking mostly to the hallway upstairs. Perfect. Okay, one draw the card we needed. Perfect. How cool is this? I get the feeling we might have a tail or something. Hello? To get the crucifix? Nope. Okay. It's likely to move around rooms right now, so could move before using the crucifixes. Did touch a door. Come on. Used one. Nice. I think it was. Wait. It's gonna be the one in the order, right? Because I heard the door, which was a... That's... Phantom. Phantom again. Absolute Phantom. No way. The blinking was so slow, it has to be a Phantom. Let's wait for another hunt. Let's see what we get again, but... Absolute Phantom. This blinking was so slow, I don't think there's any doubt. Holy hell. Hunt me, bruv. Are you puss? So we will have two Phantoms back to back. It seems to be happening a lot with the Phantom, to be honest. I haven't had any other type of ghosts, or like many other type of ghosts back to back. We had the Spirit and the Phantom. I don't know if that can be a bug with certain type of ghosts, that they're gonna pop up twice if you die or something. Nice. Round 2. Show me that blinking again. When the blinking makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, you... Okay. Okay. No doubt. It's fast too. Maybe because it had line of sight for a while. Done. Nice. That would have been one one quick game. If it is indeed a Phantom, we had the same ability being used through two different hunts, so the Mimic would logically change the replicated ghost ability in between hunts. I guess we have another Phantom. This time we are the ones winning. We can, however... No, we can't get EMF. Yeah. That counts as evidence, so we can't really use it. Even though we already pretty much know. Let's see. Come on, don't do this to me, game. Do not do this. There we go, nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like we very often have Phantoms back to back, and I don't feel like it happens much, if at all, with other types of ghosts, but that blinking being so slow, the ghost invisible for so long, you just know something's up. And yeah, when the blinking makes you uncomfortable, you just wonder where the ghost has gone. You know it's Phantom blinking. Now, what about maybe doing bigger maps? I'm going to, I think, take off the no evidence from the title and switch to Nightmare big maps. Because I feel like having a normal Nightmare game but on... There we go. On bigger maps, on Prison especially. I missed that map the whole time. And there we go. We had the no evidence one.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard.
Smudge, Ghost Event, motion sensor again. Perfect. Boom, boom. Let's see, of course, we can see the breaker on nightmare. Let's find this ghost. Assuming we don't do it like last time and we basically go all around the map. Just to only realize that then the ghost is right in the entrance. Breaker is very perfect. I feel like the 2 times we did this map on nightmare. We had the breaker here. Which I'm not going to complain about. Okay, let's start this ghost. I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly to be right back, and by the time I come back, the ghost in its ghost room, wherever it may be, should have at least moved something that would allow us to tell that it's in that specific room. So there we go. Optimizing the time, load dance party again, yes. And I can't shut it. I can slam it. It's not doing the noise. How about this now? How do you like that? There we go. If I can close it. Okay, I'm gonna stay ready and be right back. And of course, don't worry, the music is here. We're back. And welcome back. Always nice to see that you guys are having fun with that. Yeah, looks like we have a monkey of a ghost that did the breaker already. I'll turn the light off. Did I not turn the light on before I left? Yeah, you said about the music, you always have points to extend the length of that music, doesn't you? English. Yes, yes. Don't you, player? Not doesn't you? Great English. But did I not? I guess I didn't. I guess not. Oh no. I cannot remember. Let's go upstairs. This time we're gonna start around. Just gonna look around here because who knows if maybe this. Boom. Nope. Okay. Let's go upstairs then. Close this just in case. How expensive is the one store? 5k. No. Lo speak English. Yeah. I don't speak English so well sometimes. Me speak very English. Yes, yes. This is a quality quality speaking. This door never ever starts open, just like this too. So the ghost is in this room then. Let's go. We have best spring. Yeah, I know, right? Beautiful. Oh, it could have been roaming around, but it has to be in this room right here. And it is not. What? So it would have touched the door, but nothing else. I am a little confused. Or maybe it was roaming and... Oh, nice. Now you touch this, you monkey. Yes. So it roamed all the way to the other office, to this one. I'm gonna assume this is the room because it's the only one with stuff pushed over. Nice. We get the room already. How cool is this? And I hope we can make it all the way down without popping lights. I hope. We have a total of 5 lights, 6 with this one that we're about to turn on. Let's hope it works. Yes, no breaker popped. Professional much. Let's get the evidence. Boom. I'm gonna start. I totally lost the habit of taking evidence in now. It's kind of weird and kind of wild. Let's start with the camera and stuff. The passive type of evidence. While we do our thing, once we bring EMF thingies, spirit box upstairs. This should work. Run. Yeah. Marathon simulator. Polo. But I guess if you could just run infinitely, even on bigger maps, it wouldn't be fun. Or at least, yeah. I guess the slow walk is part to be made. Like, is meant to be part of the feeling that it gives, like the anxious feeling of it, when you're trying to run away from the ghost and your character is going slow. You're like, come on, I wanna run. I think now I'm just gonna bring the stuff 3x3, just so that after that I can go back with the candle or with something else without needing to go back to the truck. Boom, boom, boom. Show me your worst. We had orbs. Okay, so we might have a... Yeah, we might have a mimic. So I'm gonna test spirit box and thingies. Even though it's not too active for a mimic, I would expect a mimic to be at least mimicking a bunch of ghosts. That would be a bit more active. If we see dots though, we know for sure that we got it right. And that would be the only two evidence we would have. Nothing, no. Yeah. I mean, I guess let's go and then we'll see what we bring next. We don't have the motion sensor inside, so I might bring that up. And we don't have... That's about it, actually. Motion sensor is much. The ghost event, we're just gonna have to get lucky, I guess. Run. I just wish we could run a bit faster, like not have a limitation on the sprint whenever you need to cross off, like to cross long distances like this. But also something that you will not be able to use during the hunts to keep it fair and challenging. Thing is, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? Are you French? Are you raccoon? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you a monkey? Are you a baboon? No, okay, so we would have both orbs and thingies, which leaves us with Banshee. We can already roll out the Hantu. Banshee and Obaki. Interesting. Interesting. The Hantu would have freezing for sure on Nightmare, just because this is what gives him or her their speed. So they would have to have freezing to make sense, and I think it's like that anyway. Same as the Obake having guaranteed fingerprints on Nightmare, because that's what allows us to see special ability. So yeah, should be good. Not too active. For a Banshee, we could try and bring up a crucifix if it pumps up the activity. If it even works like that, but I hope it does. Would make sense. Orbs are still in there. Yeah, I don't see this being a mimic if we didn't get finger spirit box. Now we need a motion sensor and a smudge. And then I can come back for the candle. And I'm gonna leave the smudge downstairs, I think, and just get it in case I want the hunt. It's not any particularly fast go, so we should be fine. Come on. We should have the motion sensor fairly easily. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here because we're gonna be closer to the ghost anyway, so I think I'm better off leaving the smudge where I can grab it if I need it. Even though technically I could be able to run away fast enough. And there we go. Confirmed, no mimic. We only have our back end benchy left all the way. I'm thinking about something. For the bench I could just get the parabolic mic, even though it's not as consistent as guaranteed as for example the Wraith, not showing footprints. Still worth a try. Still in this room, nice. And I'm gonna have to come back for the candle anyway. Run. Okay, Speaker, well, thank you for being here, appreciate it, and have a good one. Good day, or good night. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You big baboon. Speak to me, bruv. Speak to me. Are you a monkey? Do it. Okay. Pingies, please. No sign of missing thingies. What I can do though is get the timer running and observe if the thingies disappear. Before 2 minutes, we should have got it like 5 seconds late or something, so that's fine. Should be fine. If it stays for the full 2 minutes, it should be good. Come on. 30 seconds. We good. We good. Almost 1 minute. Stop. Oh. Okay, that's one simple thingy. 1 minute. Both. I mean, this one is still here and this one hopefully will stay. I also think that every time we've seen a door being touched, we had the thingy, so okay. I would assume not an Obakaden, and we might have a Banshee. I would like to hear still the special cry on the parabolic mic just because it's that cool. 1 minute 30 seconds. One minute 40 seconds. At around 55 it should disappear because we had a delay of 5 seconds, I think, or maybe more. What? 145, maybe I was longer than that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no. I'm gonna confirm no mimic. And stop. No. No. Stop. I need my sanity. Stop. Bite me, you monkey. Trying to run away from that cloud every time. Rub. Can you say something? Can you talk to me? Can you whisper? Can you scream? Nice. Yo. Yo. Timer is on. Thingies again. Guaranteed thingies so far. Okay, now we can actually wait, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna multitask. Boom, I can still see the thingies, I still have the timer, and I can keep the public mic in hand. Okay, Ghost, sing with me. Daylight's come, and we won't go home. Oh, nice. Every time I sing it responds. How cool is this? 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot banana. Come on. Sing with me, Ghost. Don't leave me in this awkward position. No. Okay. Also need to sit up straight. Because otherwise, whenever I'm getting focused on something, I'm just gonna sit like... Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Hello. Today we are playing Phasmophobia. Yes, yes. Are you liking it? So I need to set up like this. Stop. Hey. And we had the same model pretty much the whole time tonight. Yes, we have a Banshee, which confirms why the thingies were there the whole time. Posture check. Yes. Posture. Okay, that's this one. Run. Don't follow me, bitch. You suck. I was gonna come from the other side. Quick, get to the locker. We know we have a Banshee. Saved. Yeah, that was a bit scary. Ah, this is a bit scary for a game. Hein. Ouh là là. Mom, please help me. Save me, bruv. There we go, it's done. We now know we have a Banshee. Cool. Oh, we could also do that. Maybe we can use the smudge. I'm gonna get a second smudge because, as a good monkey, the second I get near the smudge is gonna start hunting before I grab it. And of course, what's gonna happen is going to gently grab my neck as it does hydrate. Yes, I need to. You know I'm getting dehydrated when I lose my voice, that's always. Or maybe because I speak too much. Maybe. And... yeah, second smudge, boom. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get the cursed hunt so that we have longer hunts and that we have more chances of the ghost reaching us downstairs so that I can use the smudge during the hunt and not go upstairs because it might change rooms very quickly. I will just get the light on. If I can do this, this would be nice. Don't hunt. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate that. I wonder what happens if you use the music box during the hunt, if it double triggers the hunt, if it transforms the current hunt into a cuss hunt or something. I wonder. Let's find out, even though it probably won't hunt. You can hear it a bit. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go. Combat number. I think it was coming from downstairs over here. We should be able to get it if you wait a bit. In theory. Yes. Come here. Come down. Come down here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, not too close, you look scary. Let's go, we got it. And right on time to perfect this perfect calculus of the game. How cool is that? Nice. Let's go. Boom. And are we good, Benchy? Don't you at me, hmm? And he's still in the same room as well, so we got lucky then. Good, good, good. Okay, 240, nice. This one I think too. Yeah, this was the last game I think though, for tonight. I still have a few things to do. Hopefully I can get back to like around 3 hours soon, but I have a few highlights to make, and yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys for tonight.
Welcome back.
Also,
I've prepared some jobs for you.
also gotta get back to someone. So I will end it off here, even though I kind of wanted to have a last one, but hopefully tomorrow we're gonna go like more like towards the 3 hours to 30, maybe 4 hours, depending on what game we play. But thank you guys for being here. As I said, thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, whatever it is. I appreciate it. I will wish you a good night, good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I will be live tomorrow again. I've been looking for new games to play on stream lately. I just haven't found really anything that's compelling and that makes me want to first play it, second stream it. It's gotta have those two, and not many games have given me that feeling so far, beyond a few. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm gonna let you know on Discord as always whenever I'm live, and yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, that's okay. Enjoy the Friday finally, and bye bye.